Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today, on the Bitcoin 5, Fidelity and law enforcement back Clarity Act push. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price, about $63,900. Bitcoin has traded sideways over the past 4 months, down 4% from about $66,600 on March the 27th, suggesting a period of consolidation after earlier gains. The 4-year view tells a more compelling story. BTC is up 182.5% from about $22,600 in July 2022, reinforcing the long-term uptrend despite near-term choppiness. Story 5. Stock markets surge on geopolitical developments. US stock markets added $730 billion in market capitalization during the final 90 minutes of trading, following reports that Pakistan is exploring paths to resume US-Iran peace talks. The dramatic late-session rally highlighted how quickly markets respond to geopolitical developments that could reduce tensions in volatile regions. The move came during a volatile week for equities, with the Magnificent Seven tech stocks experiencing nearly $800 billion in losses following disappointing earnings reactions from Alphabet and Tesla. When geopolitical risk cools, risk assets can breathe. When it returns, Bitcoin often becomes part of the global liquidity conversation. Story 4. Samsung brings crypto to 1 billion users. Samsung announced cryptocurrency and stablecoin support through Samsung Wallet, potentially bringing crypto capabilities to over 1 billion users worldwide. The integration represents one of the largest consumer crypto adoption plays by a major technology manufacturer to date. Details remain limited on which stablecoins will be supported and what specific functionality Samsung Wallet will offer. However, the sheer scale of Samsung's user base makes the announcement significant for crypto's path toward mainstream accessibility. Story 3. Smarter Web simplifies capital structure, eyes UK amplified. Bitcoin leadership. During his Saturday morning ex-post weekly review, Smarter Web CEO Andrew Webley recapped the company has wound up its Bitcoin-denominated convertible notes, creating what he calls a simple and transparent balance sheet. The UK-based Bitcoin treasury company now holds approximately 2,700 Bitcoin, with its only debt being an 18.5 million Coinbase credit facility, with the remainder represented by ordinary shareholders' equity. The early repayment of the Smarter Convert facility, completed roughly 2 weeks ahead of schedule through the sale of 177.89 Bitcoin, eliminates potential dilution of approximately 7.7 million shares, simplifies the capital structure and paves the way for the widely anticipated first UK perpetual preferred share, following in the footsteps of Strategy and Strive in the US. Story 2. Strategy's digital credit becomes top holding in major ETFs. Michael Saylor announced that Strategy's preferred stock offering, STRC, has become the largest holding across 3 leading US preferred stock ETFs, with $756 million held collectively in BlackRock's PFF, Virtus InfraCap's PFFA, and VanEck's PFXF. The development marks a significant milestone in what Saylor described as digital credit entering the institutional mainstream. Strategy also unveiled new analytics dashboards this week, providing integrated views of both Bitcoin market fundamentals and the company's own balance sheet metrics. The tools consolidate price, performance, liquidity, volatility, valuation, sentiment, adoption, and security into unified frameworks. Story 1. Fidelity and law enforcement back Clarity Act push. Major institutional voices rallied behind crypto legislation this week. Fidelity, managing $7.1 trillion in assets, officially urged the Senate to pass the Clarity Act, calling for clear rules of the road essential to strengthening digital asset markets. The endorsement came alongside support from the world's largest organisation of sworn law enforcement officers, signalling bipartisan momentum. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below, and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.